Hello, my friends. Life constantly offers us opportunities to speak, but wisdom often lies in knowing when to remain silent. Silence is not weakness. It is strength under control, a choice to rise above circumstances rather than sink into them. There are moments when silence becomes your most powerful response, protecting your peace, your relationships, and your future. When anger flares up, it feels like a fire burning within, urging us to speak out, to defend ourselves, or to release the frustration boiling over. But in these moments, silence becomes our greatest ally. Anger is a powerful emotion, and if left unchecked, it can lead us to say things we don't mean, words that cut deeper than we ever intended. Silence in anger is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about creating space to process them. It's about taking a step back and allowing yourself to breathe, to reflect, and to regain control before responding. When we choose silence in moments of anger, we protect the peace of our hearts and our relationships. Instead of reacting impulsively, we allow time for clarity to surface, for wisdom to guide our response, rather than letting the heat of the moment dictate our words. Silence becomes a pause, a sacred moment where emotions can settle and rationality can return. Gossip can be tempting. It draws us in with its allure of shared secrets and fleeting connection, but it carries a weight that affects not only the subject of the conversation, but also our own character. Choosing silence in the face of gossip is an act of integrity. It's a decision to rise above the negativity and protect the dignity of others, even when they aren't there to defend themselves. Silence in these moments doesn't mean passivity. It's a powerful statement. It says, I won't be part of this cycle of tearing others down. It reflects a deep sense of self-respect and respect for others. By refusing to participate, you set a boundary that aligns with your values, showing that your words are meant to uplift, not to harm. When you choose silence amid gossip, you protect not only someone else's reputation, but also your own. It demonstrates that you're a person of character, someone who values truth over speculation and kindness over judgment. Silence becomes a shield that guards your heart from the toxicity of unnecessary negativity and fosters an environment of trust and positivity. Anger is an emotion that demands action. It makes your heart race, your mind spin, and your words feel urgent. But in the heat of anger, the words we speak often carry a weight that lingers far beyond the moment. They can wound, divide, or create regret that cannot easily be undone. Silence in moments of anger is not about ignoring your feelings or pretending they don't exist. It's about choosing wisdom over impulse. When you pause instead of reacting, you give yourself the chance to process what you're truly feeling and why. You create space to understand the root of your emotions rather than allowing them to control you. Silence doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care deeply about the outcome. It means you value your peace of mind and the relationships you hold dear more than the temporary satisfaction of speaking in frustration. By choosing silence, you create a buffer between your emotions and your actions. This buffer gives you time to cool down, to reflect, and to decide how to respond with grace and understanding. It protects your peace, preserving the trust and harmony in your relationships, and showing that you value resolution over conflict. Silence in anger is not weakness. It is strength in its purest form. A choice to let wisdom lead instead of emotion. Confusion is a natural part of life, a space where answers feel out of reach and decisions seem overwhelming. In these moments, the world often pushes us to react quickly, to fill the silence with answers or solutions that may not even be true to us. But silence in confusion is not a lack of action. It is a deliberate pause that allows clarity to emerge. When you choose silence, you give yourself permission to step back from the noise of the world and tune into your inner wisdom. Instead of rushing to resolve the uncertainty, you create space to reflect, to consider, and to truly understand what matters most. Silence becomes a sanctuary where thoughts can settle and the right path can reveal itself naturally. In confusion, silence allows you to listen more intently, not just to your own intuition, but also to the guidance of those who may offer wisdom or perspective. It opens the door to possibilities you might not have seen if you were too busy trying to force an answer. Silence fosters patience, a quiet confidence that clarity will come in its own time. When provocation comes your way, it's natural to feel the urge to defend yourself, to react, or to prove your point. But responding in the heat of the moment often gives power to the very person or situation that's trying to unsettle you. Choosing silence when provoked is not about avoiding the issue. It's about reclaiming your power. It's a declaration that you won't allow someone else to dictate your emotions or your actions. Silence in these moments speaks volumes. It demonstrates maturity, self-control, and a deep understanding that not every battle is worth fighting. By staying silent, you shift the focus away from conflict and create space for reflection, allowing you to assess whether the provocation truly requires a response. You show that your peace of mind is more valuable than engaging in unnecessary confrontation. When you remain silent, you also disarm the person trying to provoke you. Their power comes from eliciting a reaction, and your silence robs them of that satisfaction. It reflects confidence and strength, sending a clear message that you are secure in who you are and don't need to validate yourself through argument or defense. In life, silence is not just the absence of words. It is a powerful tool for growth, understanding, and strength. In moments of anger, silence becomes a shield, allowing us to pause, reflect, and choose responses that preserve peace. Amid gossip, silence stands as a testament to integrity, showing that our words are meant to uplift, not harm. In confusion, silence creates a sacred space where clarity can emerge, helping us navigate life's uncertainties with wisdom. When provoked, silence becomes a symbol of strength, proving that self-control and inner peace are more valuable than engaging in unnecessary conflict. Silence is not weakness, it is an intentional act of courage. It reflects wisdom, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to living with purpose. By embracing silence in critical moments, we protect our energy, nurture our relationships, and honor our values. Silence, when chosen wisely, becomes a bridge to a more peaceful and empowered life.